scanning the floor.
Hello, everyone. This is Matt Pittman, public address.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At center, Isaiah Hartenstein. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Philadelphia 76ers. At point guard, 6 foot, number 7,
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hartenstein in at center. And for the 76ers, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Lowry, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove their the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here's Lowry. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
And here's Brunson. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. And that one trumps.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is. Willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Lowry. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And Lowry gets it to go.
And he is an elite-level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
Now here's Brunson. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Maxey. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. Tries again. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid. But he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you, beat you with the net. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg. And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And the pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Knicks with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And they were a little bit fortunate to come out on top in that one. They were not at their best in that game.
Brunson, no good.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
Oubre passes to Lowry. Harris outside. Over Hart. Harris, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Anunoby in the corner. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Lowry kicks to Harris. Back to Lowry. Drives to the hoop. And easy 2 points on the layup. Lowry's got 6 points. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. A moment here now to see the numbers for Joel Embiid.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Fields checked in for Kyle Lowry. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
In a close game against a tough opponent, I thought they did a terrific job of just keeping their composure and not really being rattled.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Reed is checked in for Joel Embiid. Batum comes in for Tobias Harris. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Maxey. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
New York leading by 5. 1:46 left to play in the first. Bogdanovich passes to Burks. Here we go, all alone. Here's Melton. Finishes the break with a slam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Burks with it. No scoring in this one. Some nice passing by New York here. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And there are a lot of things Bogdanovich can do in this offense. The mid-range jumper just really rounds out his arsenal.
Payne passes to Hield. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes to Robinson. Here's Achua. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Reed. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 6. Batum finds Payne.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Achua, the pass to Robinson. And it's Reed pulling it down.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Payne. It doesn't go for him. Here's McBride. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Lowry out there with Maxey, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night.
First team foul.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Down low, and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. And he recovers it. Embiid's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lowry against Brunson. Pass to Hartenstein. To the left wing. Fires from deep. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 4-point game. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. New York called for the foul.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Jay, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic, just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Brown.
Now here's Brunson. The pass to Hartenstein. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Maxey, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Harris. Hart. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd ever be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Brunson against Lowry. The shot's good from Brunson. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Lowry finds Oubre. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Lowry against Brunson. A free for DiVincenzo. Hands it from downtown. DiVincenzo's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for New York. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Buddy Hield comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Kyle Lowry. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bogdanovich comes in for OG Anunoby. Now, here's Maxey. Hasn't made one yet. And Embiid gets it to go.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New York.
Now, here's Brunson. This is it to Hart. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hart. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Maxey. That one falls.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
New York with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Brunson against Maxey. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Paul Reed comes in for Embiid, and it's Payne in for Maxey. And on that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Hield. Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Buries the long-range jumper. Hart's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Payne kicks to Batum. Payne passes to Reed. It's rebounded by New York. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. A three for DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight. Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Hard against Batum. No good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now Brunson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. What a performance from Josh Hart. He has been the story for the Knicks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what's your opinion?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they threw.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The 76ers trail by 17. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Hartenstein, Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
We've seen that movie a few times, having an easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Hartenstein. Three-pointer. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. The feed to Oubre. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot. DiVincenzo's got 14 points for the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And a fast break now for New York. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature. His tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds. But I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Harris outside. Over Hart. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Leaving his defender in the absolute dust. Tobias Harris is doing everything right now.
Brunson with it. He's got 6. Anunoby finds Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Hartenstein. Anunoby in the corner. Off target from outside. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's good. 2 points.
What determination from the Wily guard. Maxey just brushing off that contact with ease.
On the wing, Anunoby. Now the pass to Hartenstein. And the rejection by Embiid. Lowry against Brunson. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 8 points.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Buddy Hield comes in for Maxey. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Kyle Lowry. On the wing, Anunoby gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 14.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Harris. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Knicks.
And boy, they've been producing points both inside and out. That kind of symmetry offensively is a great sign, and it's correlated with their early success.
To the wing on the left. Here's Akua. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
And nice from Batum. He's in the air for the jam before the defense can stop him. And with Melton out there, they've got someone who can contribute on both ends.
Yeah, he does a lot of little things for them. You get steals, assists, rebounds whenever he's on the floor. You'll see his influence all over the stat sheet, Greg.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Passes it to Embiid. It's deflected. Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 14. Pass to Achua. Here's McBride. And another 3 for New York.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now, here's Melton. Not a lot of room. It's good. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's McBride. Burks on the wing. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for New York.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Embiid. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Man, have they been effective at hitting the ball inside.
Here's McBride. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal safety.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game. Doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Payne. The pass to Embiid. Over Robinson. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's New York holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Batum. Bamba is out there with Reed. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Payne in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. And the dunk by Reed.
An all-around player. One of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Out left to the wing. There's the triple. And McBride gets it to go.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Back to Payne. Up and in on the way.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Payne. Passes it to Melton. Over Burks. Here's Bamba. It's hauled in by Achua.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. McBride's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Batum wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now, here's Achua. He's guarded by Melton. Robinson kicks to Burks. They get the rebound. Robinson, that's good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Achua in the corner. Here's Robinson. It's good.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And Philadelphia has possession. Payne with it. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Here's McBride. Reed covering. Robinson, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Bamba dishes to Payne. To the paint. Reed down low. Covered by Achua. Count that one. Bamba's got his first basket.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Burks looking around. Robinson plays it up and banks it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
2 minutes.
Bamba kicks to Payne. The players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Payne. Shakes him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Bamba. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Then for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achua. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bogdanovich.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Josh Hart.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
So for the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Hart, and it's Bogdanovich in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Oubre. No good off the back of the rim. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And that one drops for him.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Burks. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.